Most people come to MTByumyum because they are looking for their next mountain bike. And I happen to be a YouTuber who rides a lot of different mountain bikes. So you end up here hanging out with me doing bike reviews. And I get a lot of people who email me or ask questions in the comment section down below or direct messages on Instagram saying, Jason, this is my type of terrain. This is the speed I ride. This is my riding style. What do you think? Should I get this bike or this bike? Well, there is one bike that I have recommended more than any other bike in the 7 years I've been on YouTube. And if you've been watching my channel for a long time, no, it's not the Ibis Ripley. I get asked all the time, you know, hey, which bike do you think I should get? This is the type of terrain I have, or this is the type of riding I do. I would say over the last 3 years, more often than not, I'm recommending the Pivot Trail 429 to people. It is just such a good do-everything bike, climbs incredibly well, descends way better than a bike with 120 millimeters of travel should descend. Easy to ride. It's just, how do you find a better bike? So good. And a lot of you are probably thinking, well, I thought you liked the old Ibis Ripley, 4th generation Ripley best. And yeah, for me, I do, but I'm 140 pounds. A lot of people, most people weigh more than 140 pounds. And if you weigh more, that Ripley might feel a little noodly. The old Ripley, the V4. That's why I'd always recommend this bike. This bike is incredibly stable. It's not quite as twitchy feeling. And if you're a heavier rider, you're not gonna feel the flex. This bike has been the bike that I've recommended to viewers like you more than any other bike out there. And it's interesting because right now, Salt Cycles has this bike 35% off. If you're looking for a trail bike that can do blue trails, black trails, even, I've honestly taken a Trail 429 up to Deer Valley and ridden lift service at a ski resort, riding really big chunky trails on a Trail 429. It's the bike that can kind of do everything. The reason why it does so well is the DW Link suspension. Pivot's DW Link suspension is very unique, and for a 120 mil travel bike, in fact, I almost hesitate to tell you it's a 120 mil travel bike because it punches so far above its weight in terms of travel. It can handle more trail than that, but it's still got a reasonable wheelbase that's not too long. A lot of bikes now are being endurofied. Like every trail bike is turned into an enduro bike with a very slack head tube angle and a very steep seat tube angle and long wheelbases. And although that's fun at incredibly high speeds, it can be a bit much for slower speeds. And, you know, I think about 65% of my viewers here on MTByumyum are between the age of 35 and 65. I don't have a lot of 20-year-olds or 25-year-olds who watch my channel. So the bike that I recommend the very most is the bike that someone like me could go ride anywhere and have a great time, the Trail 429. It also climbs really well. I'm in my 40s. I want to ride a lot, and riding an enduro bike multiple days a week just wears me out. I don't have a lot of time or energy. So when I get on a bike, after I find my helmet, my glasses, and what gloves I'm going to wear and all that crap, and I finally get out the door, I want a bike that's efficient pedaler, goes up the hill quick, and is still a ton of fun to come downhill. Because the few windows of time I have a week to go ride, I got to nail it. It's got to be good. You know, I don't have time to just, I'm not a 25-year-old who can just go screw around for 4 hours. I don't have that kind of time. And I'm imagining you don't either. I've looked at my analytics, and most of the viewers watching this right now are just like me. Full-time job, have kids in their 40s or 50s. This is the bike that I recommend. It just does everything so well. Well, I talked to Chris over at Salt Cycles. He told me they do 35% off this. I said, well, look, my long travel bike is the Yeti SB140. Can we put that on sale for the viewers of the channel too? And he's like, of course. And I said, well, what about people who like to send? Like my buddy Tyler, who you see in a lot of my videos. Tyler is also my age. He's 42. In fact, Tyler and I went to high school together over 20 years ago. We've known each other a long time. He sends it more than most 40 or 50-year-olds I know. He's been riding a Pivot Firebird for the last 3 years. And Chris said, what the heck, let's just do that one too. So Chris, once a year, offers the viewers of this channel, through a video just like this one, crazy discounts on brand new bikes. So up to 35% off those 3 bikes. If you're looking for a trail bike, I couldn't recommend this more. It's the bike I recommend more than any other bike out there. I just don't think you'll be disappointed. It is incredible. If you want a longer travel bike, Yeti SB140. I've owned that SB140 for 2 seasons now. Well, I had the purple one last season and I sold it and got the Yeti blue. But I love that bike. It just does everything really well at higher speeds. So week to week, each day, I end up on a bike more like this, more than that. Just it's a little bit more efficient climbing, a little bit quicker, a little bit more fun at slower speeds on blue trails, which is what I usually ride, is blue trails. If you want to go send it like Tyler, hit cliffs and jumps and all the crazy stuff and go very high speed, Pivot Firebird. Chris has got you covered on all of them. Where Chris at Salt Cycles has helped my viewers the most is custom building bikes for people. A dream bike, a Gucci build. So if that's what you're into, he can do that too. Salt Cycles has been a huge support to my YouTube channel. Producing and running and filming and editing and answering comments and emails. Doing this YouTube channel is a lot of work. I love doing it, but having the support of Salt Cycles has been incredible. They've also helped out so many viewers of these videos that I produce, getting really good deals on bikes like they're doing right now. This is a great time. In fact, there's never been a better time to buy a Pivot Trail 429 than right now. Great discounts going on, and he can custom build it for you. Call the number down below if you're looking for any one of those 3 bikes. Without them, I probably couldn't do this YouTube channel. So thank you for supporting me by shopping at Salt Cycles, and just thanks for subscribing. About 72% of the viewers of my channel are unsubscribed. So those of you who are, thank you. And I always say this in all my videos, and it's because it resonates with me, but there has never been a better time to be a mountain biker. If you're my age, think back when you rode when you were 11 or 12 years old. Man, I spent as much time fixing flats as I did riding mountain bikes. Tubeless tires, disc brakes. I mean, do you remember when you went from V-brakes to disc brakes? It was like life-changing. Disc brakes on a mountain bike changed everything. Dropper seat posts. Those 3 things alone have made mountain biking so amazing. And it's really what gives me the opportunity to go mountain biking so much. All the other stuff is really nice too. They've advanced mountain bikes so much, and there's never been a better time to be a mountain biker. Thank you for supporting me and watching this video and shopping at Salt Cycles. I've got some footage of me riding these bikes with Tyler. I'll probably plug that in here now. Oh, that's crazy. How much travel is this bike again? 120 in the rear? Oh my gosh, it is 120 in the rear. I always forget that.
That it's only 120?
Yeah, that is so crazy.
Yeah, it feels way more than 120. Like you talked about 120 on the the Cannondale, like this Cowboy compared to this, it's like,
I know.
there's no comparison.
There's no comparison. 120, then the Fork's 130 or 140?
I think it's the Enduro, so I think it's
140.
140, I think.
And then the normal one's 130.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've ridden this, I can't remember. 120 mil travel bike, that's just stupid. I can't believe how good that is.
I can't believe how good this thing was. Like, it was stupid good. Like, the first time I've ridden this thing. We've talked about that, but like, yeah, I still haven't ridden this bike, so.
So what'd you think?
Like, Yeti just like has something figured out for the downhill, it seems like.
I know.
Like, everything that I've ever ridden, like Yeti-wise, is just stupid in the downhill. And it's like small enough, like I thought it'd be too long, honestly. Like,
No.
It feels super playful.
You like that?
I loved it, yeah. It's really good. Like,
I-
it pedals really well, and
Yeah.
it descends really well, which is like unusual for a bike, you know?
Yeah. Well, I could not keep up with you. And I know you were trying to wait up for me. I just could not keep up with you. It was too fast. Should we just go on Ghost?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Ghost is fun.